Surah An-Naas is the 114th chapter of the Qur'an. It is also the final chapter, marking the end of the Holy Book. Despite its brevity, it carries a profound and powerful message. This surah holds deep meaning and significance for Muslims all around the world. It is essentially a prayer for protection, a plea for divine safeguarding. The surah reminds us of the importance of seeking refuge in Allah the Almighty. We are reminded of our need for His protection from all forms of evil, both seen and unseen. An-Nas translates to mankind. This title reflects the universal need for divine protection, emphasizing that every human being, regardless of background, needs Allah's safeguarding. In our lives, we all face numerous challenges and difficulties. These challenges can stem from external sources, such as societal pressures, or from internal struggles like personal doubts and fears. Surah An-Naas serves as a reminder that Allah is our ultimate refuge and protector. He is the one we turn to for help and guidance in times of need. This surah is a source of immense comfort and strength for believers. It provides us with the words to seek Allah's protection and mercy. It reassures us that we are never alone in our struggles, as Allah is always with us. By delving into the context and meaning of Surah An-Naas, we can fully appreciate its profound significance. We can then apply its timeless message to our daily lives, finding solace and strength in its words. To understand the profound power and significance of Surah An-Naas, we must travel back in time to the very roots of Islam. Our journey takes us to the early days of Islam in the sacred city of Mecca, a place that holds immense historical and spiritual importance. This was a time of great hardship and immense struggle for the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his devoted followers. The new Muslims faced severe persecution and relentless oppression from those who opposed their beliefs. They were not only rejected by their own tribe, but also ostracized and shunned by the society they once called home. The message of Islam, which called for monotheism and social justice, was met with fierce resistance and hostility. Mecca was a society deeply entrenched in idolatry, where people worshipped multiple gods and idols, adhering to ancient traditions. The Prophet's revolutionary message of worshipping one God, Allah, was perceived as a direct threat to the established order and the power structures of the time. It challenged the existing social order, causing significant social unrest and heated debates among the people. In this environment of hostility and tension, both spiritual and physical attacks on the Prophet and his followers were common. The Prophet, peace be upon him, became the target of numerous assassination plots and had to be constantly guarded and protected. It was within this context of intense opposition and danger that Surah An-Naas was revealed, offering divine guidance and solace. This surah provided immense comfort and reassurance to the Prophet, peace be upon him, during these trying times. It gave him and his followers a powerful prayer for protection, a spiritual shield against the adversities they faced. Surah An-Naas serves as a timeless reminder that even in the darkest of times, Allah's presence is unwavering and His light can break through any darkness. He protects those who turn to Him with sincere faith and devotion, offering them His divine protection and comfort. The revelation of Surah An-Naas is closely linked to a specific incident. A sorcerer named Labid bin Al-A'sham, an enemy of the Prophet, peace be upon him, attempted to harm him using black magic. Labid gathered strands of hair and knots from a comb used by the Prophet, peace be upon him. He used these to perform a powerful evil spell. Labid placed the cursed objects in a well. The Prophet, peace be upon him, unaware of the magic, began to experience unusual symptoms. He felt unwell and weak, his mind was clouded. This went on for several days. The Prophet, peace be upon him, guided by Allah, came to know about Labid's evil act. Allah, in His infinite mercy, did not leave His Prophet, peace be upon him, unprotected. The angel Gabriel descended with a divine revelation. He revealed the final two surahs of the Qur'an, Surah Al-Falaq and Surah An-Naas. These surahs served as a powerful antidote to the magic. They became a shield against all evil. As the Prophet, peace be upon him, recited these verses, he felt the effects of the magic disappear. His health and strength returned. Each verse untied a knot in the spell until he was completely free. This incident highlighted the importance of seeking refuge in Allah. It showed the power of His words to combat evil. Section 5, two surahs, one shield. The intertwined protection of Al-Falaq and An-Naas. Surah Al-Falaq and Surah An-Naas are often mentioned together. These two surahs hold a special place in the hearts of Muslims around the world. They are known as Al-Mu'awwidhatain, meaning the two protectors or the two seekings of refuge. This title signifies their profound role in offering spiritual protection. This is because they both offer comprehensive protection. Reciting these surahs is a common practice among Muslims seeking to safeguard themselves from harm. They cover various forms of evil and negativity. The scope of their protection is vast, encompassing both seen and unseen dangers. Surah Al-Falaq focuses on seeking refuge from external evils. These are the dangers that come from the outside world, which can affect our physical and mental well-being. This includes the evil of what Allah has created, such as the darkness of the night and those who practice envy and jealousy. The surah teaches us to be vigilant against these external threats. Surah An-Naas, on the other hand, emphasizes seeking refuge from internal evils. These are the dangers that arise from within ourselves, often more insidious and harder to combat. This includes the whispers of the devil, our own negative thoughts and temptations that lead us astray. The surah guides us to seek protection from these internal struggles. Together, these two surahs create a powerful shield. They form a comprehensive defense mechanism for the believer. They protect us from both external threats and internal struggles. This dual protection is essential for maintaining spiritual and mental well-being. They remind us to constantly seek refuge in Allah, acknowledging His power over all creation. By doing so, we affirm our faith and trust in His ultimate protection and mercy. Section 6. Whispers of Peace. The benefits of reciting Surah An-Naas. The benefits of reciting Surah An-Naas are numerous. Muslims believe that reciting this surah with sincerity and understanding brings them closer to Allah. It strengthens their faith. It provides them with a sense of peace and security. Here are some specific benefits. Protection from evil. This surah is a powerful shield against all forms of evil, visible and invisible. It protects us from negative energies, evil spirits, and the whispers of Satan. Inner peace and tranquility. Reciting Surah An-Naas brings peace to the heart. It calms anxieties and fears. It reminds us that Allah is always with us. Strengthened faith. The words of this surah reinforce our belief in Allah's power and mercy. They remind us that He is the ultimate protector. Section 7. A fortress against evil, seeking refuge in Allah's words. The act of seeking refuge in Allah is a powerful one. When we recite Surah An-Nas, we acknowledge our own limitations. We affirm our belief in Allah's infinite power. We are essentially saying, I cannot protect myself from these evils, but I believe that you can and will protect me. This act of surrender and reliance on Allah is the essence of faith. It is a reminder that we are not alone in our struggles. Allah is always there to guide and protect us. Section 8, Everyday Protection, integrating Surahs Al-Falaq and An-Nas into daily life. The protection offered by Surah An-Nas and Surah Al-Falaq is not limited to specific times or situations. Muslims are encouraged to incorporate the recitation of these surahs into their daily routines. Here are some ways to do so. Recite them before sleep. Seeking refuge in Allah before sleep is a beautiful way to end the day. It provides a sense of security and peace throughout the night. Recite them when feeling anxious or afraid. Whenever fear or anxiety creeps in, reciting these surahs can bring comfort and reassurance. Teach them to children. It is essential to instill the habit of seeking refuge in Allah from a young age. Section 9. The Power of Belief. Trusting in Allah's protection. While reciting Surah An-Nas is a powerful act, it is important to remember that true protection comes from Allah alone. The words of the surah are a means to an end, a spiritual tool. The end goal is to strengthen our connection with Allah and to place our trust in His divine protection. When we recite Surah An-Nas with sincerity and understanding, we are acknowledging Allah's immense power. We are expressing our belief that He is the ultimate protector of all. This strengthens our faith and brings us closer to Him, fostering a deeper spiritual bond. Section 10. A legacy of safety, embracing the shield of Surah An-Nas. Surah An-Naas is more than just a collection of words. It is a divine shield, a source of comfort, and a reminder of Allah's infinite mercy. By understanding its message and incorporating its recitation into our lives, we can tap into its powerful protection. Let us embrace the legacy of Surah An-Naas. Let us make its words a part of our daily lives. Let us seek refuge in Allah from all forms of evil. Let us live with the peace and security that comes with knowing that He is always with us, protecting and guiding us every step of the way.